FCS parents. Thursday Thoughts this week has turned into Friday Thoughts, and that's because yesterday I ran out of hours in the day. There are only 24, and my day was jam-packed. Things were crazy. This week has been a very busy, hectic week, but it's been a great week as well. Primarily because, as many of you know, we had visitors from another country visiting our school. We had 9 students and 3 teachers from China visiting our school, and it was a great experience. First of all, I want to thank the host families. All you families that stepped up and said, yeah, we'll house some of these visitors in our homes for the next 4 days. We'll be happy to do that. So thank you, host families, for hosting our guests, for being so flexible. I know things kind of got changed a little bit throughout the week, but thank you for being so flexible. Thank you for being great hosts. I heard nothing but positive things from the students and from the teachers about their host families and about all the hospitality they received there. So thank you very much. Also a big thank you to the Levin. The Levin actually loaned us one of their vans this week so that we can transport the students and the teachers around. In the afternoons, we took them on field trips. So in the mornings, they'd be in the classrooms with the students to kind of see how we do school. Then in the afternoons, we'd take them to various places, like we went to Jelly Belly Factory. They got to sample all the jelly beans and see how they make the jelly beans and all that kind of stuff. And then we went to a farm, and they got a chance to see a horse and some cows and chickens, and they were amazed by the peacock that was out there. So that was a great experience. Most of these kids live in apartments back in China. In fact, I had 2 of the students and the principal actually stayed at my home. When they got to the house, they looked through the back door and they saw the backyard, and their exact reaction was, wow, 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 wow! Because they live in an apartment, they don't have a backyard. So one student at another house actually said, you have a park in your backyard. So it was pretty, for them, it was a pretty different experience being here in America, seeing how we live here in America. And so it was a great experience for them to see how we live life, to see how we do school here in America, especially here at a private Christian school. They go to a private school in China, so they have reduced class sizes. And for them, reduced class sizes is 36 students to a classroom. That's small. In public schools in China, you're talking 60 kids to a classroom minimum. So it was a great experience for them. Also gave us a chance to expose them to Jesus Christ and to our faith. You know, sitting down at dinner, we would pray before dinner, and they're kind of looking at us like, what's going on right now? But that's okay. They were a little uncomfortable, and I'm fine making people feel uncomfortable. I'm going to be consistent with my faith no matter what. Even we did a little graduation for them here in the chapel, and we prayed beforehand. Actually, I had Jordan Bothwell, one of our seniors, come in. He played guitar and sang a little bit. We sang some worship songs. They got to do Father Abraham, and we sang Unstoppable God, and so we worshiped. And again, they may have felt a little uncomfortable, but that's okay. I'll make somebody uncomfortable every day of the week if that means I can introduce them to Jesus Christ. So it was a great week. We had a great time. They were here for, arrived Sunday night. They left Thursday morning, and it was just a great time throughout the week. We'll probably have more again, so keep your ears open. If we get more guests in the future that we need to house in our homes, I'd love for more families to get the chance to experience what it's like to house guests, even on a temporary basis, for an exchange program. Later on in the afternoon, we actually had our seniors leave. They went on their senior trip down to Santa Cruz, so some of our seniors are down there having a good time. And we've got lots of other stuff coming up over the next few weeks. We've only had 6 weeks left of the school year. That's it, just 6 weeks. So coming up tomorrow, Saturday, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., we've got a painting party going on. Our Mary Poppins production is coming up on May 4th, and so in preparation for that, we're painting all the props and sets. So if you'd be interested in doing that, whether you want to come down as a parent, your kids want to come down, we just need help painting some of the sets. So we're going to have teachers down here. They'll get everything out. It's going to be a great time painting everything. You don't need to bring anything. We've got all the supplies here. So again, if you're free and you're able to, come on down tomorrow, Saturday, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., and we'll paint up a bunch of props and sets. All right. We also have a prom coming up, April 27th. That's right, a prom. Now, in the past, we've done a spring formal for our students, and it's been highly successful. Last year, we did not do one because there just wasn't enough interest from the students. This year, we were kind of waffling. We weren't sure if we were going to do one or not. But then we were contacted by the Napa Valley Home Educators. They're having a prom here in Fairfield. Excuse me. Having a prom here in Fairfield, right at Paradise Valley, and they invited our students to join them. So they're a Christian organization. They have many of the same rules that we have for our spring formal. So they invited our kids, and we've got a number of kids going on April 27th. So they get to experience the prom. I know for some of the seniors, they were really looking forward to it. So it's a great opportunity, and it's great that we can partner with other organizations, whether it's the Levin letting us borrow their van, whether it's the Napa Valley Home Educators inviting us to their prom, all the various groups that we work with, Alpha Crisis Pregnancy Centers. We want to work with other para-Christian organizations because we want to reach as many people as possible, and we're stronger together than we are independently. So that's why we like to work with so many churches as well. We've got a lot of churches represented within the school, and we love working with other people so that we can extend our reach even further. Individually, we can only reach so far. Together, we can reach a lot farther. So we're always willing to work with other organizations, and we're glad that other organizations are willing to work with us as well. All right, you'll notice in the email on Sunday that we have set a date for Six Flags. It's going to be May 18th. That's the day after finals. That's the traditional day that we go to Six Flags. So we're heading to Six Flags on that day. All the high school students will be pretty happy that they're done with finals, and all the real work will be done. We'll just have a couple days of school left after that, wrap things up. We'll have our awards ceremony the next week. But by May 18th, most of the academic hardcore stuff will be finished, and the students will be ready to celebrate a little bit, and they can do that when we go to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Speaking of our weekly email, please make sure that you guys are reading that every single week. We pack that with a lot of important information. I know we get calls fairly often from various people, and we're like, hey, I need information. I just heard about this. Why don't I know anything about it? And we're like, have you checked your email? Because all this information has been in the email for weeks. So make sure you're checking your emails. It's the #1 way we communicate information. So make sure you're checking your emails often. Every Sunday, we put out a weekly email, and then periodically throughout the week, if things come up, we'll send out emails as well. And your teachers, from time to time, will send out emails as well about specific information about the class. So again, email is the #1 way we communicate information, so make sure you're checking that on a regular basis. One other thing, May 4th, I know I've reminded you before, May 4th is our spring production of Mary Poppins. Please come in and buy tickets here in the office. In addition, we are looking for gift baskets or donations from local organizations, local businesses for the silent auction that we're going to have. So if you know of any businesses that want to donate, let us know. Acquire those things for us, have them donated. We can come in, we can actually give you our tax ID number so they can get a tax break for donating those things. So we already have some baskets here in the office. We're looking for a few more. So I know like the coffee shops usually donate, restaurants usually donate. We've got a lot of different organizations that have donated to us in the past. So if you have connections, if you know people, feel free to ask, hey, would you mind giving a donation to Fairfield Christian School for their fundraiser, spring auction and performance? And many times people will say yes. So if you can do that for us, that would really help us out. All right, it's Friday. Hopefully I get a chance to relax a little bit. You can see the boxes over my shoulder right here. That's a bunch of sample curriculum that I was sent. So I've got a lot of reading to do this weekend as I try to catch up on this stuff, see if it's usable for us to use here at Fairfield Christian School. But as always, we've got a lot of stuff going on, and with only 6 weeks left in the school year, things are getting really tight. So we want to finish strong. Help us to do that. Get involved with us, whether you're volunteering for the spring production, whether you're getting donations for us, whatever it is you're doing with us, we appreciate all the help you as parents that you bring to us here at FCS. All right, hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. If you guys have any questions about anything, please feel free to call the school office. Also, make sure you check your emails every single week. I will see you guys real soon, maybe tomorrow at the painting party from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. God bless. See you real soon.